E aí, rapaziada, ligada no canal Lucas Gordo Games. Mais uma jogatina no nosso Alan Wake aí, na nossa querida transmissão do Xbox One. Lembrando que eu tô com um problemão tenebroso pra fazer live no One, porque cai direto. Mas hoje vai, vamos tentar fazer uma transmissão aí pra turma. Bora continuar nossa pegada aqui do Alan Wake. E vamos ver se hoje sai, né? O problema de transmitir no Xbox One é que o cara começa a transmitir e ele vai de uma plataforma para outra, né, mano? Transmite do Twitch pro YouTube. Isso aí que dá galho. Porque tem um site que faz a transmissão, é onde a live cai. Mas não dá nada, vamos indo devagarinho e vamos fazendo a live de boa pra turma. Vamos ver se deu liga aqui no nosso Alan Wake. Tá rolando. Vamos continuar a parada então. Bora lá. Lembrando a rapaziada que não tá inscrito no canal aí, ó. Já chega aí, já se inscreve, já ativa o sino, deixa o like aí pra gente. Visita a descrição do vídeo aí, tem o link do nosso grupo do WhatsApp. A galera que quiser participar do nosso grupo do WhatsApp, é só chegar junto aí. Clica no link que tá na descrição, já chega juntão com a gente. Tem também o link da loja Natural Games, galera. A loja que dá o apoio pro nosso canal aí, ó. Esse mês a gente tá com super promoções lá na loja. Só dá uma passada lá, tem promoção da linha dos copos do Star Wars, promoção de almofada, promoção de jogo. Mortal Kombat 11 do Xbox One saindo por apenas R$ 170 à vista, hein? Tá barato, hein? Vamos aproveitar e correr pra loja Natural Games. E também tem o site do Controle Zevs, hein, galera? A galera que quiser visitar aí o site do Controle Zevs e montar um controle de alta performance, top de linha. É na Evs em Controle, senhores. Bora lá. Ontem travou, mas hoje não travará. Assim esperamos. Vamos ver onde é que estamos aqui.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
É aqui mesmo. Vamos, Alan Wake. Vamos, Alan Wake.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ah tá, adianta. Joga flashbang aí. Ela não morreu. Corre gordinho que ninguém te pega. Relação ali. Pega o carro de mão no selo. Ah, eu vou morrer pros latão por nada. Não, tô vivo ainda. Sequelado, mas tô vivo. Tem um colecionável. Chás. Lembrando que é 7 da manhã, domingão, e nós já estamos na pegada da jogatina.
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books.
Contra o veículo.
No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything. It was getting closer.
Essa aqui é mais top. Tá bom então. Pega. Tem uma garrafa de café. Boa. Nossa, mas ele se tranca e fica, né? Abalar seu otário. Vamos ligar a televisão.
Unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering the vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right.
Mandar o salve aqui pra Rafa lá do Whats. Lá do nosso grupo, a galera que quiser participar do grupo aí, lembrando que o link tá na descrição, hein? É pior que na descrição do Xbox One aparece os links, né? Porque é direto por outra plataforma. Mas tá no link dos outros vídeos que eu faço no Play 4 ali, rapaziada. Só entrar no grupo. Lá vem as nuvens. Oh, mas esse bicho é do mal, hein? Olha aqui, olha aqui. Oh, não, é louca. Tinha heavy metal. Esse jogo é bom, né, mano? Tá louco. Bora. Bora que pegamos o automóvel. E esperamos que nossa querida live não caia, né, Xbox One? Ajuda, né? Ajuda.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Otário. Cortamos o caminho. Já era. Bora. Tinha até um drift ali na van.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon
É
in
aqui
the
mesmo,
main
que é aqui
building.
mesmo.
The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Uma garrafinha de café ali, ó. Chás.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time.
Com essa
The
agressividade,
bastard never
Alan.
showed up.
Wait,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
Dá umas
I wanna
bugadas na
talk to
conversa,
Alice.
né?
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Correto.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Tem uma paradinha, chás, bateria já tá cheia, uma garrafinha de café aqui, ó. Oh, tem a shotgun, nem sabia. É ali mesmo. Curtain. Olha, olha, olha. Ih, aqui vai ter um monte de gente pra matar. Tem até uma caixa de bala ali de boa. Voltei pra pegar uma balinha, né? Já temos 20 minutos de live, sem cair do Xbox. Tá valendo. Live de 2, 3 horas nesse programa aqui, nem pensar, né? Aqui pra trás não tem nada. Seguimos, soldiers. Sobe, sobe, sobe. Deixa a treta aí, deixa a treta aí. Deixa a treta aí que ela se mata sozinha. Então trouxe aqui dentro demoniado ali, rapaz.
What the hell? The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Pô, pequena turma, pequena turma. Nossa. Tem até uma conquistinha. Sound and Fury. Ligamos a energia do postezinho. Boa. Esquiva, ô cavalo de asa. Nossa, olha ali, cara. O cara aperta pra esquivar, ele não esquiva. Rodrigo Jesuíno, bom dia. Daí, Rodrigão, firmeza? Otário. Progredimos. Nossa, cara. Provavelmente é por aqui, né? Mas tem mais espaço aqui, ó. Oh, fiz o arregaço. Ninguém se moveu. Mas tem mais passinhos, hein? Tem mais nego ali em cima, ali, ó. Caminhando. Então subimos, né? Pra ver qual é que é dessa turma aí. Falou. Aquelas paradas amarelas ali não dá pro cara. Não tô mais achando as flechas pra seguir. Vai ficando mais difícil, né?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Ah, se ele não esquiva, mas é um papo a merda, né? Olha ali. Oh, não é foda. Não é fueda. Toma bala, otário. Já estamos aí a meia hora e nossa transmissão ainda não caiu. Já tá de bom tamanho. Fabiano, bom dia, mano. Tudo certo? Tem uma flecha na pontinha pra cá, tem muita coisinha ali. Baúzinho. Só, cara. Pico vocês na base, arrombado.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Agora eu peguei uma 12 decente, que essa aqui faz um arregaço. Pô, mas essa 12 tá me com arregaço? Não é ele que faz arregaço. Tem o mesmo efeito do 38. Dá 5 tiros pra matar o cara. Liga o troço, liga o troço, liga o troço, liga o troço. Mais um, tá ali. Não é muito a 12 do BF1, né? Liga o bagulho, liga o bagulho. Vai morrer o Alan Trouxa. Daí. Recupera a vidinha aí. É o tempo de eu pegar um café. E ter aquele cafezinho. Hoje domingão, estamos em casa de bobeira, só jogando um game. Já temos aí mais de meia hora de live no Xbox One. Sem cair, rapaziada. Sem cair a live, hein? Já é um grande feito.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Ai. Carrega, Wake. Bateria de lítio.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Maybe in Century. O cenário desse game é massa, né, mano? Reconecte o controle. Bem-vindo ao Xbox One. Começar a jogar com cabo essa bagaça. Vai. Iron Horse. Cavalo de ferro. Aqui dentro da casinha não tem nada. Tem uma chave. Boa. A gente vai abrir essa portinha, certo? Certo. Acertou, miserável.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Bora subir o morro.
Birds.
Birds. Cai, pega, cai, otário. É, um Loki. Também fui correr igual um louco.
Birds.
Vai, dissipa esses bichos. Ai, mas eu sou louquinho. Ai, corre gordinho. Vou passar ali. É aqui mesmo. A live já passou de 40 minutos e não caiu, ó. Parabéns para Xbox.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Que isso, Alan, que tu tá dando branco? Alice?
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 I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Exit the silver mine. Ah, que legal. Que burro, dá 0 pra ele.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Por aqui, ô Tanso. Ali, ó. quero te fritar, grandão. Esquiva, nojento. Fica moscando, não esquiva, mano.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Por aqui mesmo. Que vai dar merda. Não é nada. Vai cair, louco. Nossa senhora. Será que é ali? Vai dar merda, né? Vai dar merda, né? Resumindo, eu voltei pro lugar que eu tava. Agora aqui eu vou e subo mais. Saquei a parada agora, gordo tanso. Que eu tenho que ir lá coisar a escada, agora eu venho aqui, ó. Bota ela lá em cima. Ali, ó, que eu dizia. O lugar é uma pilha, né, mano?
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Cadê? Ai, ai, ai. Ô, rapaz, tava com saudade de você já. Ah, não, gasta sair, otário. Ai, 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 ai.
Shit.
Shit. Cadê o cara, vô? Read. Vai dar merda essa ponte aqui. Vai dar merda essa ponte aqui. Vai dar merda essa ponte aqui. Vai dar merda. Falei que ia dar merda. Essa ponte tem uma cara de ponte que dá merda. Sai da ponte. O importante é sair da ponte. Nossa, meu pai eterno. Na última balinha. Até aqui agora eu vou aonde? É ali, ó. Talk me on TV. Cadê a TV? Bom. Did you ride us? I miss you, Tom. De galerinha. Fechou? Fechou? Matei todo mundo? Matei todo mundo? Matei todo mundo. Tá bom. Full ammo. Pô, mas acabei com as minhas balinhas, né?
I could
Fora
see
da lei.
Golden Lake. I
Andando
thought I
fora
could
do
make out the
coisa.
spot where the island
Da
and the
Schneider, bom
cabin
dia,
had been.
mano.
There was a light near it.
Tudo
It had to be a
tranquilão?
boat.
Tudo tranquilo? Vamos ver qual é que é a treta aqui agora.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry! Please, wait! The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know! I swear, I didn't know! We don't have his wife! We don't know where
Tranquilão, tranquilão, Schneider, de boa. Meio assustado aí porque eu tô fazendo live no Xbox, cara. No Xbox cai direto. Se do nada sumir a transmissão, não dá bola, mano. É porque no Xbox cai, tá ligado? Por causa de um site que o cara tem que fazer pelo site. Mas até que não fica tão ruim. Mas tá rolando de boa a live aí, a voz e tal, tá tudo certinho? Tudo tranquilão. Ah, pode crer. E daí tem um delay também, tá ligado, mano? Eu creio que quando tu responde, eu demoro um pouco a te responder porque tem um delay pra chegar no... Ó, mais um capítulo concluído. Episódio 3 completo. Já era.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Anteriormente em Alan Wake.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife! We don't know where she is!
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan.
É exclusivo do Xbox, mano. Esse é exclusivão do Xbox. Esse é da Microsoft. Um jogo decente do Xbox. O jogo é bom demais. Microsoft tem uns 4, 5 jogos aí que dá pra dizer que é bom demais, cara. E hoje tem E3, né? Hoje vai ter E3 aí, vamos ver o que que a Microsoft vai
I
inventar.
felt
Mas eu já vi uns caras reclamando, cara, que essa
whatever
E3 aí vai
heartbeat
ser uma
bumped in
naba.
me was making me numb. I felt like
Eles
this was
compram
happening to
produtora,
someone
compram
else.
produtora, compram
Someone I
produtora
was
e fazem
watching on
jogo bosta.
television. I couldn't think, couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Ó.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling
Good
better
evening.
now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This way, Alan.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know
Fábio
I need to get
PS,
right into
salve
the heart of
Fabinho,
the matter
beleza?
as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this.
Não, o play pra exclusivo não tem pra bater, mano. Os caras
Não.
podem até falar, querer
You're in a
falar
very
e tal, mas não
vulnerable
tem.
state
O play não
until you
tem. Tem
understand
God,
and
Days
accept
Gone,
this.
o Shadow of
Alice
Colossus.
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions.
Não, o play tem muito jogo
unusual
exclusivo
thinking,
bom, né, mano?
an
Muito
obsession
jogo
about
exclusivo bom.
light and darkness,
Ó, tipo assim, ó, o
feeling
Alan
that
Wake. Cara, é um
everything
jogão.
revolves
Esse jogo aqui é um
around
jogão. A
you,
história é
your
boa, o
thoughts
jogo é
and
bom.
dreams.
Tudo é
Your
bom nesse
mind
jogo.
has
A mecânica
constructed an
dele é boa
elaborate
também.
fantasy scenario in
Aí
which
os caras assim,
your
ó, já tem
writings
anos,
are
cara, esse jogo.
affecting
Esse jogo acho que é de
reality.
2012,
She has
2013.
been kidnapped and supernatural
Já era pra eles
forces
ter
of
feito dois,
darkness
né?
are
Pro
trying
Xbox
to
One, né? O
stop
Alan
it.
Wake 2, outra história e tal, né?
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Daí, Fabinho, como é que anda as
It's
coisas?
all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself,
palms of my
Alan.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Não, esse game é muito bom,
Let's
cara.
go inside.
O Alan Wake é muito massa.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first
Aí eu tava
arrived
jogando,
here.
aí falei pro
I
Puyol
do
que eu
love to
tava
hunt.
conseguindo.
The great
Fiz um
outdoors,
esquema aqui pra fazer live no
man
Xbox.
versus nature.
Porque, tipo,
It's
no Play, cara. No
wonderful
Play eu
stuff.
aperto share
Pretty
play.
damn wonderful, yeah.
Aí o Fábio Pesce aí, o mano que comentou aí, ó. O Fábio Pesce aí fez a mão aí, me deu de presente aí um pano daquele de chroma key. Comprou pra mim na internet e tal, mandou pra mim de presente. Aí fiz com as livezinhas no chroma.
Emerson,
Cara, tu só aperta o share play, entra ao vivo e joga 10 horas sem cair a live. No Xbox daí tu só faz pelo Twitch e pelo Mixer. O Mixer é uma bosta. O Mixer é uma bosta. Aí eu faço no Twitch e do Twitch tem um site, cara, que ele retransmite de uma plataforma pra outra.
confused enough as it
Só que é um
is.
site meio bagaceira, tá ligado, mano? Aí eu entro no Twitch, começo a transmitir no AN, e daí do Twitch eu faço uma retransmissão pro YouTube.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games. It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, The Andersons made more sense.
He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting.
The doors
or
were
anything.
locked. Hartman
Well,
and the
he's the
nurses would
boss.
have keys,
I may
but
need
there
a
was
hand
no
here
way to
later
get my
on.
hands on them.
Storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. Doc's got me looking after Wake here, but
I'm not myself.
I'll get too rowdy.
It's hard to think.
I'll do that, Bert.
There's a shadow.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's my store.
Sinclair
I'm
looked bad.
taking it.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old
The
fart hit her hard.
backstage is all
If she was one of
yours,
Hartman's
Tom.
goons, she had
Seize
it
your
coming.
destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and pay our wages. Don't.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to sled!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it
Eu
was
quero tirar
worth
na
a
cara do
shot.
louco.
Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen
Agora
to
a merda
me.
agarrou.
This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Presence will be on me in a moment. I have to find a way out.
Ligeiro, Alan.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Agora não tenho lanterna, como é que eu vou abrir a porta?
There had been a generator and a work light on the balcony.
Chegando no segundo andar, onde é que eu subo? Agora voltei e me tranquei aqui.
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered. Check out the latest game. Music and old favorites. Check out VCAT and load up your phone.
Bugou, cara. Não era pra ele ter voltado pra cá. Era pro bagulho ter quebrado a porta, ó. Peraí que eu já meto um checkpoint aqui, ó. Já meto o checkpoint pra desbugar a parada já. Eu entrei, a hora que o bagulho bateu em mim, ele me jogou pra dentro dessa porta ali, cara. Tem que esperar a bola vir, daí eu passo por aqui, ó. E saio pra lá, ó. Vem, bola, otário. Agora eu vazo pra lá, ó. Ah, eu sabia que tinha bugado essa nojeira.
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Cadê a bola? Será que tem que trazer a bola pra cá? Grab the flashlight, Barry. Não sabe ler, gordo tanto. Tem uma garrafa ali que eu não tinha visto.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Calma, calma, não te abafa. Não te abafa. Te acalma que eu tô chegando aí.
Channel. Turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills.
Agora deu merda ali com o médico. Né? Vou morrer pros corvos. Pô, merda que vou morrer pros corvos. Mas raio. Embaçado essa parada ali, né? Nossa, ele não esquiva, mano. Tá pra... Só balitas. É uma página aqui do livro. Ali.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Anda, louco.
Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! Al, I found the key!
Vazamos, rapaz. Vaza que a merda agarrou.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place.
I can
the lake,
find her.
It does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry!
Lost my gun in
Barry!
the crash.
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Ah, que embaçado isso aqui, sem arma, sem lanterna, sem nada, eu vou morrer, cara.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Ai, mas é louco.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Eu sei que tem que ligar o gerador, filho. Eu sei que tem que ligar o gerador, filho.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no
Menos mal,
choice.
já tenho uma lanterna. Sem bateria, mas tenho uma lanterna. Tem um troço marcado ali, mas não achei a caixa. Não vou achar tão facilmente. Estreva tá vindo, Estreva tá vindo. Corre gordinho que ninguém te pega, vamos. Nossa, mas vem uma turma, né? Ai, não deu pra ligar. Ai, não deu pra ligar. Ai, não deu. Tá, tu vai ficar apanhando o tanto. Toma no pulmão pra prender. Corre pra luz que eles vazam.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking. The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Pouca armadilha no chão, né?
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Espingarda que é só 2 tiros, mano. Mas aqui tem uma garrafa de café, não tem? Agora como é que eu saio daqui? Pula ali pra fora, ali vaza. Dosada na boca pra ficar ligado. Bicho vindo, outro bicho vindo. Corre, gordinho. Corre pra luz, corre pra luz. Aí se trancou na pedrinha, olha ali, mas é um gay, né? Corre pra luz.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who...
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Seu otário. Aqui temos que ir a pezinho. Ah, meu Deus, cara, mas como ele demora pra desligar, né? Como balaço arrombado. Uns foguetinhos aqui, ó, dá pra me fazer um estrago.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't
Agora
really
vamos fazer
sunk in
show
until I saw the
pirotécnico.
stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! You notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Ah, meu Deus, cara. Ô, mas ele é pamonhão pra esquivar, né, cara? Tu aperta e ele não vai, cara.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
We have to fight them all! I can set off more fireworks from here and help you out! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Oh, damn it! Damn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Olha ali, cara. Ô, mas tu não vai esquivar o quê?
Yes! Ow! Stay No! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God!
Ah, esquivou, tá aqui. Fizemos um estrago, né? Nossa, deu 3 conquistas nessa parte aqui.
Was awesome!
Wright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Ficou só o espantalho. Olha, agora eu peguei uma lanternona pica das galáxias, né? Só que clareia lá no outro continente.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Tem que subir ali, então bora.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if
Look
I
at the
get my
wind.
way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just
Essa foi de sua o controle, não entendi o raciocínio.
carry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler?
They
No?
really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
O escudo do
Look
Kratos.
at all this stuff. They must...
Sleep. We all spend
Oh,
a third of our
night
dreams in
springs.
soft
Man,
embrace.
brings
Some
back
of them
memories.
fantasy,
Hey,
and
remember when I got you that gig? Your
But
first
dreams
real
and
writing
nightmares
job. What got you
themselves
started?
into waking life,
Was this one of your
or
episodes?
vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until...
Oh, good going, Al.
As trevas tá vindo. Nossa, agora olha aqui, olha aqui. Essa porra desse flame aí, pô.
Precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice.
Think we can make it through here, Al?
Corra lá pra dentro, corra lá pra dentro. Vamos, vamos. Nossa, mas é embaçado, cara. Dá um dano fudido no cara. Porra, mas o cara não morre, mano. Que isso? Vou chegar lá, já vou largar 2 frames no meio daquela turma ali, ó. Como é que não mata? Não tô nem pra me ajudar, né, bundão?
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Cadê meu cabo? Aqui.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Keep your eyes open. Não viaje.
As you regular listeners know,
Olha o que eu tomei
I tend
dano
to work
aqui.
through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. Which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just saying we got, other irons.
And how would you compare your work with others? I've never seen it relatively peaceful me.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
They had the goods. Good enough. Okay. Tô vendo que essa ceifadeira aqui tá muito grande. Essa ceifadeira aqui vai se endemonhar, vai vir atrás de mim. Tu quer ver? Ó a boca do gordo. Deu fraca a boca do gordo. Olha ali, eu não falei? Vaza, gordo. Vai, vai morrer. Corre, gordinho. Foi, tá bom. Calçaram. Só 3 dosadas na bunda. Aqui vai sair um cara também, não vai? Tá com cara de que vai sair um cara dali. Eu tenho que destrancar o Blodder.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Vamos, bicho, sai daí que eu quero entrar.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies. Come on, Al, open the door already.
Calma, gordinho. Ali, ó.
Hey, let's go, man.
Let's go, my bro.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Se apareceu a opção pra me apertar, ali.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Ojalá.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Olha aqui uma motosserra aqui, ó. Lá, merda. Dá galho isso aí. Onde é que tem a caixinha? Podia ter uma parada pra dar uma upada na saúde, né, mano? Que daí o cara corria por mais tempo, né? Tipo, no Days Gone, eu digo que o São John cansa, mas prossegue, né? Era o sítio daqueles dois velhos do rock and roll lá. A garrafinha, chás, cafezinho sempre é bom. Outra garrafinha, pra tomar mais um golpinho, como dizia a avó.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Find the fuse box. The fuse box is here.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? That's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Essas músicas no jogo é só pra cortar os direitos autorais das lives, né?
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll
Enquanto
stay
rola o
here for the
som, eu
night
vou no
and
banheiro
head back to
rapidão,
town
senhores.
as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Rapaziada tá assistindo, mas tá quietinho, ninguém comenta nada. Quem tá vivo aí? Alan Wake.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Go back into the cabin.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice!
behind you. She's not here. You were
She's
foolish
not
to think
here.
so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Essa véia que tá fazendo a cagada
Write
toda.
her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused.
Tá, que bicho que é aquele ali do BioShock.
My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the
E eu
dark
estou
presence,
deslumbrado
kept
porque
me
já faz
safe
2
that
horas e meia que nós estamos jogando e a live continua rolando, hein, rapaziada?
my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Terminamos mais um capítulo do Alan Wake. Episódio 4.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Anteriormente em Alan Wake.
Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on. Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Mais nada pra pegar? Não, tem mais nada pra pegar.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well,
Será que vai pegar a garrafa de café, otário?
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one out?
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Pula ali, filho. Aí, ó. Do nada ele toma uns danos assim, aleatórios, né? Deu? Acabou o terror?
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Ah, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Aqui a caixinha.
New Yorkers were rude.
You have the right.
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wait.
It's an ambush.
Porra, mas vai deixar eu morrer mesmo, né?
Let's go, Wake.
Daí aí, beleza? Como é que tá, Bernardo? Tudo certo? Cara, os comentários demoram a ler aí, porque no Xbox aqui demora a chegar os comentários, tem um delay, tá ligado, mano? Então vocês comentam, não é porque eu não tô respondendo, é porque demora a chegar.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you
Tá
should
tudo
be able
certo
to
contigo?
jury-rig
Tudo
it while I
tranquilão?
find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Watch out! He ducked into cover!
Com quem que ela já tá fechando o pau aqui? Encontrei a chave do helicóptero.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Então bora.
Barry?
Vim pelo Zoom. Ô Zoom, bom dia, queridão. Daí, Gabriel, salve. Aí a rapaziada vindo pelo Zoom aí, a galera que não conhece ainda o canal do Zoom Pirata aí, ó. Chega junto, se inscreve lá que rolam umas lives de Free Fire da hora, hein. Tá jogando Resident também, né, Zoom? Vi ontem tu jogando Resident lá, deixei o like lá no teu vídeo, mano.
He made it inside, Wake. He's
Tô
okay.
tentando fazer umas proezas aí, fazer umas lives no Xbox One, mas tô sem câmera no One, mano. Só tenho câmera no Play 4. Mano.
Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Meu nome no Xbox One é Lucas Gordo Rap, mano. Tudo junto. L maiúsculo. Aí Lucas Gordo Rap, RAP. Toma balaça aqui, otário.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
Olha ali, filha.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around. They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing. I don't see Barry.
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Eu acho bem interessante.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Let's take a labor. Let's take a break.
Estouramos, louco.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Right there.
Errou! Deixa ele fugir, não deixa ele fugir. Deixa ele fugir que nós estouramos ele. Nem gastei minha flashbang, coisa linda.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Eu vou escrever no comentário aí, ó. Daí tu adiciona ali, ó. Assim, ó. No Play 4 e no One é igual a minha ID, mano.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Só balinha no meio do bocal. Pô, mas tem uma escuridão, o cara não enxerga nada.
Did you call 911?
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? A tough audience.
Ó, o outro cheio dos pisca-pisca.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world.
Ô Bernardo, tu que mandou agora ali a amizade ali? Não deu pra ver bem o nome ali, é um bonequinho do Minecraft?
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license or cleared for departure to White Springs.
Fica na bala, bom dia Bronx. Bronx acabou de acordar, tá aqui com a cara de sequelado. Aí Bronx, tá até deslumbrado aí, ó, 2 horas jogando e o Xbox não caiu a live. Hã? Verdade. 3 horinhas já deu. 17 e pouco tô jogando. Viciado em game. Diferente de ser louco. Ô Bronx, pega o... Salve, Léo. Beleza, queridão?
Get ready, I'll hold them off.
Que isso, que isso? O que tem aqui, seus otários? Ou é pouco, é? Eu não saio. Oh, bonito. Daibinho, beleza? Já caiu? Não, hoje não caiu ainda. Calma, não comemora, de Léo. Vai, otário. Pega. O cara aqui, só atrás. Já vi.
Keep fighting, Wade. We're almost ready to take off.
Ai, ai. Vamos aí. Corre que ninguém te pegue. Perder agora, pensa numa lomba. Não, o Bronx acabou de acordar também, Léo.
Wade, you better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Depois de
situations
meia-noite,
like this.
botar o celular e carregar só um
City's
pouquinho,
a war
rapaz.
zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Voltei pra morrer. O que eu tenho que fazer agora? Eu voltei assustado. Morri, pega. Agora o que eu tenho que fazer aqui?
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Acho que tem que atirar na corrente. Já era, Jirai. Olha ali, os bichão. Ali, cara, eles correm igual o cara, olha ali que é tentado. Grandão. Te piquei na bala. A luz. Era só ter vindo pra luz e ele sumiu. Bala de shotgun. Cadê a shotgun? Aqui, ó. A radinha. Sobe ali.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legend.
Então, vem. Errou! Eu achei que já tava na finaleira o bagulho, cara. .38 com 20 tiros, quero um desses, Léo. Tambor refurado. Mas é falador, ele não tem 20 tiros. Tem 6, 8 eu acho. É 6 tiros, Léo, falador. Ó, pra cá vai ter uma caixinha ali, a flechinha. Flashlight sempre é bem-vindo. Vai. E agora? O que me fará? Nossa, esse grandão aqui é do mal, hein? Nossa, tira pouca energia. Olha, cara, ele não esquiva, mas é um arrombado. Hoje tem a conferência da E3, né, Léo? Conferência da Microsoft. Vamos ver se eles vão fazer coisa boa aí pra esse ano. Ou vai ficar só ao digital mesmo. Ah, tem um na frente e um atrás. Pega, torrou. RP. O que é RP? Isso. Cai e toma dano. Otário. Rádio Patrulha hoje. RP, diz ele. Ela tá de serviço hoje à noite, né, Léo? Durante o dia não, né? Toma. Trouxa. Bateria de lítio. Isso muito bueno. Ai, o troço fica girando. Pumpzinha. Pra dar o balaço na turma. Prosseguimos.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
Vai me dar suporte? Então vamos, tu vai me dar suporte. Bora. E na luz do helicóptero ele se cura também, hein? Tá merda que se cura. Nossa, o Léo falou tanto das minhas balas de 38 que agora eu só tenho 2. Cadê os malucos? Cadê os malucos? Opa, tem uma flechinha aqui. Outra flechinha aqui. Uma caixinha aqui. Chás. Peguei bala. Merda. Bota a cara ali arrombado.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Progredimos, velho. Aqui já deu uma mão.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route. A lit route. An old water pipe.
Só porque eu ia dizer que o pico da velha é bem iluminado, já vai faltar a luz, tu quer ver?
Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. Kill switch is outside.
Ah, daqui, otário.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades. I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Ah, e agora?
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Tá, tem que vir ali abrir a portinha. Então eu vou aqui e no 2, certo? Não, no 3. Ai, que massa! Era aí mesmo que eu dizia.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Ah, só ali, como é que ele vai se esquivar também? É um arrombado. Colocou na motosserra, colocou na motosserra. Onde é que ele tá? Vazei, brother, vazei, brother. Ah não, cheio de dá pra vazar também. Só balinha chás. Ah, aqui era pra ter uma garrafa de café moqueada, né? Lá tem uma garrafinha de cafezitos.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. You sustain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Bora.
Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
chance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
When you spent most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. I don't really want to do this, Al.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Lá em cima que tem que ir, ó.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Al! Do something!
He's still there. I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening!
Wait, this is bad. This is really bad.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Oh, man. But, Al, we're safe in the light. Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open. Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Heads up! Here they come.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Coming! We have to hold them up.
Oh, no! Oh, no! I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world!
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on. Oh, no, you don't. Let's go.
Al, hit the button!
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Chase.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Não, é que não é tão curtinho não como eu imaginava, né?
Okay, wait. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Vai lá do lado lá.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Quem é que se ferrou na rua? O gordinho.
Find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
You gotta be kidding me. Down, boy.
Cara,
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight would even the odds.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
escape da presença negra.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
during the Second World War.
They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Chegamos à luz. E terminamos o episódio 5, senhores.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has
Anteriormente em Alan Wake.
did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Episódio 6. 2 years ago.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Rapaziada, até que enfim nós fizemos uma live no Xbox One e não caiu. E o Lucas Gordo vai ficando por aqui, senhores, encerrando a transmissão, agradecendo a galera que assistiu a nossa live hoje aí, ó, que deixou aquele like para dar aquela fortalecida. E na sequência eu volto com a quarta parte do nosso Alan Wake, rapaziada. Um abraço, senhores. Valeu!